Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here. We're back with another episode of Park Spotlight. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at Pangea Amusement Park created by TommyT. And TommyT is going to be joining me as a special guest this episode.
Hey, everybody.
All right, so stay tuned and let's check it out. So TommyT is one of our gold patrons and outstanding Discord members. Thank you so much for joining me today, Tommy.
You're welcome, man. Good to be here. Thank you for having me.
Cool. So Tommy's also, I just want to give you a quick shout out. You've been doing some graphic design. He helped me work on the banner, the thumbnail for the top 10 coasters of the month, and he's been doing those little logos that you see in the Raceway videos. So really good indeed. And Tommy, do you I guess you do freelance graphic work as well? If everybody wanted to contact you for graphic work, is that okay?
Yeah, it's great. Perfect. I do a lot of stuff on the side, graphics, you name it, I do it. Business cards, posters, illustrations, all that kind of good stuff.
Cool. So we'll put a link down to his email in the description below. So you guys, if you guys need something, then you can contact Tommy about that. So today we're going to be looking at his Pangea Amusement Park, and we actually explored a little bit of this back when we were doing the Big Thunder Mountain. Is that right?
I built it separately from this park, so the frame rate would be a lot better. So I kind of made the Big Thunder Mountain its own little park by itself.
Cool. Let's take a quick look at the Steam Workshop, everybody. Here it is, Pangea Amusement Park. This park is huge. Come rate it, favorite it, subscribe to it by TommyT here. Links will be down in the description as always, so come check it out, guys. Let's just dive into it. It's a big western park. Whoa, it really is huge. Corner to corner. It's a mega park, guys. Holy smokes. All right, so get the popcorn, guys. I feel like this is going to be a long episode. And let's just get into it. So, since this creation, Tommy has... This was like his first creation, is that right? Did you mention that already?
Yes. Yep, it was my first park.
So, since then, you've gone and created the Mayan Escape. I'm drawing a blank. Help me out here.
Twisted Mountain.
Twisted Mountain.
We did that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, we did the Big Hill Thunder, which is going to be in this park that you guys already saw. So.
Right. And your boarding station for the big... What was the other one? Thunder Mountain? No, wait.
Mayan Escape or Twisted Mountain?
Twisted Mountain. Yeah, the names are really similar. I got messed up. Yeah, they showed that on the dev stream, so that was a really good boarding station. And the boarding station you did on Mayan Escape was just insane. So,
thank you.
What do we have here? We got a Fiesta Village, Calico West, and Pangea Falls, and Metaltopia?
Metaltopia, right.
Metaltopia. Where should we go first?
Let's go left to Calico West.
All right, you're the tour guide. Here we go. Got some donuts, ice cream. Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Calico West was such a big section that I actually divided it into sections, west and east, so that's why there's a west and east. It was more of a western theme park, but I wanted to add some different elements, interactive. So where we're going right now is the west side of Calico.
Awesome.
What you're looking at right there is part of Mexican Fiesta Village, which we could look at in a minute or two.
Okay.
Its own little theme.
The hammer. Nice little custom bridge here. That is really cool. Huh.
Didn't want just like an average, train going over it. I wanted to add some elements just to spice it up a little bit.
I really like that. Heavy steel. Looks awesome. So it's because the nature of these mega parks, we are getting like 20 FPS. It hurts on these, but that's all right. It's just the nature of the optimization of this game. So it's just one of those things. We've dealt with it in the past, but never going to get perfect frame rate on these mega builds. Look at this. Another really cool custom bridge. Well done.
Thanks. You actually saw that in my other ride that I did, the Twisted Mountain.
Oh, that's right.
Remember the lift? Remember the lift that was going up?
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of recycled that in my other...
So here we have a fort built out of big logs. I like this fort wall idea. So this is the boomerang, and it's all for a wooden coaster, I take it?
just for the wooden coaster.
A whole section for the wooden coaster. Look at this. So we do ride all the coasters last, guys, so stay tuned to the end of the video if you want to ride the coasters with us.
Then we had some extra room, so I put the spinner on top of a cliff that overlooked the Pangea Falls, which I thought was kind of neat.
Awesome. This area over here is much more green, and there's some waterfalls and stuff. Very nice. Okay, so is this the same wooden coaster? Oh my God, Tommy.
Yeah, it's actually shaped like a boomerang. If you did an aerial view, you'll see it's shaped like, you know, like an L or a corner. So that's where I got the name.
Got it. Really cool. So we came around here. And
so you want to go left, yeah. Where you're looking at right now, it's the end of Calico West, and then this right there takes you into Pangea Falls, which is like the forest area of the amusement park.
Really interesting sign. I like this. Cool design. So let's go down here.
For some reason, when you have all the guests come in, they always love this section. This is the most popular section of the whole park. They love the log ride. They love the other log ride that I got.
I just noticed we had 0 guests. I could have opened it up, but I guess we can let some in.
Yeah, this park can actually easily hold like up to 15,000 people, and it'll still look pretty dead. Just
so the game can't handle it.
Down this path is that other water ride that it's called the round raft ride.
River Rapids. Ooh, look at that. So I noticed in your other Mayan falls, you started doing the waterfalls differently. Do you prefer that way over this way?
I kind of just trial and error, just, you know, try something different every time. See what goes good with the scenery. You know, I've got some, like, these are tall mountains, you know, so I try to do something tall. The other one have shorter mountains, so I use different rocks and different elements and trees. It's happened to work out. I just pretty much, you know, did one waterfall and just like multiplied it by 3 or 4, so that's what you're looking.
Oh, did you sink the whole park into the ground? I'm curious, or is there a big wall here? Oh,
no,
interesting.
I actually sunk that down pretty.
Oh, neat.
You probably noticed that little awning right there too. That was also in my
the trellis
mountain, the twisted mountain.
Yeah, this thing, the trellis or whatever. I think that's what it's called, right?
Right. Archway or what's called.
Really cool buildings. This is a random ladders or stairs. So this whole area is essentially just built for the river rapids. Wow. Crazy. All right, where to next, Tommy?
Let's go check out the Fiesta Village, which is to the right and down. So yeah, kind of right to
Here?
the right.
This area?
If you go straight and then make a right,
Aha.
Fiesta Village.
This building's kind of neat too.
Won't lie, this one was a blueprint that I took from somebody, so can't take the credit for this one.
I do notice you have you do a lot of your own custom buildings for a lot of your parks. I had so many questions for you on the Mayan Escape that I wish I had you on. I assumed that there was a lot of blueprints there that you had used because I recognized a few.
Yeah, there were. And I even stole from some. I didn't steal them, but I
used them.
The lady designer.
Yep.
I actually was talking to her and told her that I was building a Mayan Escape, and she had some really nice temple work stuff that she did. She goes, "Yeah, go ahead and use them." So there's about 4 or 5 blueprints of hers in that Mayan Escape that I used, but I gave her full credit and everything for all. Yeah, she does some beautiful stuff.
Indeed.
So the Fiesta Village was just pretty much like a restaurant area that I wanted to have with a couple flat rides.
That's very nice. Lots of colors. I like it.
And it looks pretty good at night too, when it's lit up in this section right here. It really is.
Ooh. Very warm and inviting. I like it. I love the sundial too. Great stuff.
I picked that one because the colors were real good with the Fiesta Village, the reds and the yellows and the oranges.
Mm-hmm. Did I already look at this building? Wait, I'm getting lost, Tommy.
That's the front entrance right there.
Okay, so we came in through here.
The back, we're at the front again.
Yeah.
And actually, inside that front, there's a train. Take once you.
You did that with your last building. Very cool.
I got this thing about making my park entrances really elaborate, almost like a mall.
Yeah, I like that style, to be honest, though. I don't have the patience to do that. You should see my Yetiland entrance. It's just trees and a sign and a big rock. All right, let's check out this side of the park, because we came through here. We saw a little bit of this for Thunder Mountain, so there was a whole spotlight. I feel like we should probably exclude this from the, because we already covered this in a whole spotlight. So if you guys want to see the coaster and this area, we did a whole spotlight called Thunder Mountain not too long ago. So if you want to ride that coaster, I think that because we're going to have a lot to cover here. So
this part's Calico East, and what I wanted this part to be would be the kid section. So I kind of made this. I think I called it the Gone Mine. I kind of made this as a kiddie coaster, not an adult coaster. So this is the smallest coaster in my park. Ended up being a little bit bigger.
It's pretty good.
Nice.
Awesome.
The section here was just kind of like a little ghost town area, still part of Calico East.
Bumping Derby back here. Nice.
Bathrooms and a couple flat rides, and to the right is my sea coaster, which is the second or third.
Down here?
Biggest. To the left, just a little bit, right there. You're in front of it. Good. Stop. Go right.
That guy.
Yeah, you just passed the entrance, but yeah, that's it right there that you're looking at.
Oh, that's the entrance. Oh, wow, that's the queue? Holy moly. This is crazy. This is probably, hands down, the craziest Western park I have ever seen.
For sure. I think that coaster that we're looking at right there was my third coaster that I built.
Very nice.
And so now this trail that we're walking down to is one of the three entrances to my land. Little path that you just see right there on the right. If you follow that, that'll take you up the hill to Metaltopia. This is my steampunk section.
Cool. Wow.
So there's two coasters in this section, a couple flat rides.
And a blimp. I see a blimp back there. Airship. I've never... I don't know how to say it. I don't understand steampunk enough to, like, tackle it. For me, it's just a little... It's such a strange design. It's not in my wheelhouse of art, I would say. It's very interesting looking at steampunk. I guess you just jam together a bunch of wheels and copper and gears, and I guess that's steampunk. It's so strange to me.
Moving parts, whatever you can find that move, industrial meets the 30s or the 1800s. It's a pretty neat concept of how it's put together.
This is a really interesting gizmo.
That was a blueprint, so I can't take credit for that. And at night, there's actually a bunch of electricity that...
Yeah, I could see it there.
I saw that blueprint. I gotta have that in my park. So. Just a nice little centerpiece,
This looks great at nighttime, coming through here.
So this bridge.
Holy
again, it's a blueprint.
crap!
Yeah, it was actually two bridges that I put together to make one long one.
That's really neat. Okay, there's a lot of little areas in here that I didn't check out. Phoenix Revenge. Another coaster. Holy moly. It's all furnace
An
back
Arctic
here.
coaster that I did.
This blimp, that's a
It's a
blueprint?
fire. Yeah. It's actually fighting that ship on the right. There to the bottom right of your screen. So they're having like a little...
Oh, I see. Huh. Awesome. Wow.
To the right of the screen is another coaster right behind that building. Bunch of coasters.
Amazing. I didn't realize you could get so much color in with the Western maps. Like this grass is really nice. It's very green over here.
That's the one thing when I was building the park, I didn't want everything to be dry and desert-like. I wanted to add a lot of green, and fortunately, they have the paintbrush where you could do a lot of green and add the trees. So it's nice to break up the sections.
I actually haven't played on the Western map yet, so pretty neat.
See, there it is again. I liked it so much, I think I used it like 3 times. Overhang.
Yeah. Oh, what's this big copper building? Power plant or something? Oh, it's a waste facility. Whoa.
Actually,
Computer's dying.
it goes, I guess, 0 to 100 miles an hour. Just straight up.
Whoa. That looks exciting. There's a big log flume over here that...
We saw that. Yeah, that's the log ride that we saw already.
Yeah. Wow. That's an overarching look at everything. So I think we hit all the sections, right? Except for... actually, this was added in because you didn't have this in Big Thunder Mountain. The train went through... Yeah, I didn't see this part because you didn't have the train in that spotlight.
I didn't. Yeah, I took the train out, but I left those buildings like the ghost town area. So I think you might have just seen that oil rig.
So this is the Big Thunder Mountain in the center. That's where we spotlighted. It's kind of the centerpiece of the whole park. Very cool. I really like how you nailed all these separate themes within the Western park. I mean, you know, you had steampunk, you had like some green areas that were really nice. This whole boomerang section really dry. The ghost town area, the center of the park was really open. There's some really nice buildings. You had the little, I guess, Mexican section. Yeah, a lot of different themes going on here. Really well done. I feel like if I would have tackled Western, I just would have made a generic Western park. So, really good job at pushing those various different themes all into one park. I wouldn't have ever thought to really do that. It's a big mega park for a Western park. I said this earlier on in like one of my earliest videos that I said I thought it would be pretty almost impossible to make a mega park like this out of just Western. I feel like I would end up seeing the same thing over and over and over again. Yet you proved me wrong, Tommy. So good job.
Thank you, Johnny.
All right, what do you say we ride some coasters?
Yeah, let's do it.
Where do you want to start?
Well, let's do the small one first, which is the one to the bottom right there. Yeah, that one. That's the Gold Rush.
All right, take a look at the stats for everybody. A 5.5, a 3.4, and a 1. I guess we could just... Oh, I did open up the park. Never mind, we're going to test mode anyways. I got to turn up the volume.
This one, I think, was probably my most rockiest coaster, just because it's small, so it was hard to smooth as much as possible compared to the other coasters. So that's why I think we should try this one first.
I don't know why it's not starting. All right, here we go. Nice view there.
Yeah.
Cool, I like it. I don't think it was too wacky. I actually kind of liked it.
It was pretty much a filler. You know, I was just trying to think, what can I put here for like a kid section, and that just came to mind, so I built that. The second coaster to the top of the screen, that was my one.
The tumbleweed. Let's take a look at this boarding section. So the stats are 5.24, a 3.44, and a 0.67. We got one leaving right now. Ride it with the people. Tumbleweed. Here we go. Hybrid wooden coaster. Hybrid wooden steel. That's a big lift. Wow. Great stuff.
And being that this is like one of my first coasters, and the first time I was playing Planet Coaster, I didn't realize that you could sync the floodlights underneath the ground. So that's why you see a lot of floodlights sitting on top of the dirt.
Oh, right. That's all right. Should we go to this one next?
Yeah, try that one out.
Master Blaster. All right. Another crazy boarding station. Oh, wait.
A little bit. It's to the left a little bit. Yeah.
I'm just gonna barge through.
Perfect.
Oh boy. Oh, that's such a long boost. Oh. Awesome.
I like those tunnels.
I do. Wow, that was a great one. Lots of big inversions. I didn't realize we went over top of it like that. I was waiting for it, and I was like, wait, did I pass? I was waiting for that moment. It just happened so seamlessly because I did notice this when we were looking at it earlier. From this angle, as you're coming up, I didn't realize it was the inversion. It's such a cool design. It's the only track in the game that allows it to connect back into itself like that. I really like this.
Yeah, I think they have that coaster in up here in California in Valencia at Magic Mountain. I forgot what they call it, but that's, I think, what it's based on.
Let's go on this guy, the Phoenix Revenge. The stats, or did we look at the stats on this one? I can't remember.
I think we did.
Okay. 5.8, a 3.68, and a 1.68. Yeehaw! There's like some funny techno music playing right now.
Yeah, I think I picked the song selection. I forgot what it was for, but someone came with music. I think it was a soundtrack for a flat ride, but I used it instead.
I always forget that you can put your own music in, because I always like end up muting the music. Awesome.
Yeah, I think this one, I think that soundtrack was from one of the flat rides that I just used for that one there.
Right. Oh boy. Should we go on this big crazy one?
Let's go on that one.
The Bullet. Look at the stats on this. 7.3, 5.21, and a 1.84. I should always open up the results tab if people want to see that. Alright, let's wait for one to get back here. That is awesome. There's definitely a bullet. At first launch, oh my god.
Yeah, I think I tried to get the speed up to 100 miles an hour, and then
I like how it twists too.
Yeah, that was hard to do. It was like all custom how I did that, and I actually built that truss too that's holding up the coaster.
Very nice.
I guess the way the game automatically makes the track for you, the things are just sticking out all over.
Yeah, that's a bit annoying, isn't it? Should we skip the log flume, or do you want to go on it?
Nah, skip it. The water rides are just there just to have a water ride in the park. There was really nothing exciting about it.
I think for like these big spotlights, I kind of like to skip the water rides because there's so many things that we're already riding.
Skip that.
Is there? And then we just got the boomerang, or did we get all the coasters?
Yeah, we just got the boomerang, and you already did the Thunder Mountain, so I think this is the last one.
Yeah, I'll have a link to Thunder Mountain at the end of this video if you guys want to watch that. I can put it in as the pop-up, so I'll do that.
The only thing different in Thunder Mountain in the park is I actually added some extra waterfalls and some extra scenery. So if you download Pangea and ride the ride, you'll see that's just a little bit different from what you have on your video.
The boomerang. I'm excited. Oh, look at that lift. Love me a wooden coaster. Oh boy. FPS is taking a bit of a hit on this one. You can see like the whole park in one shot. That's all right. Oh, and another lift.
It goes pretty fast though, so it's not that.
Yep, just a little bit there. Wow. And you're just running out of speed. Love it. Certainly getting your money's worth on that one. Holy crap. And you ticket price 0. Love it. Almost 2,000 meters in length. So it's what, 1.1 something miles? That's pretty crazy.
Wow. Good size.
Very nice. Well done. Anything you want to add to say about your park, Tommy?
No, I think we covered it all. It was just a lot of fun. I spent the most hours. I think I spent up to like 300 plus hours on this. This is the first thing I did. Yeah, when I first bought the game, this is the first thing I did. So
wow,
countless hours making this thing. It was a lot of.
It's pretty crazy that you went straight into a park like this. Everybody has a different approach when playing this game. Like I just jumped into making small blueprints. Actually, well, I played the campaign a little bit, and I made that big giant park, and then I went into making blueprints. So I also did a pretty massive park, but I did mine on the restrictions of the campaign on the Good Golly Miss Molly scenario. It was a pretty mega park though, but not nearly as big as this. So well done, like getting such a good park out of like your first experience with the game. Like you basically learnt and made all your mistakes right here, and it still turned out to be very nice. So well done there, Tommy.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, once again, everyone, that was Pangea Amusement Park by TommyT, and this was TommyT joined with me on this episode, so thank you so much for joining me, Tommy.
Thanks again, Johnny.
And yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of Park Spotlight, guys. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more daily Planet Coaster videos, and let me know what you guys thought of Pangea down in the comments below. All right, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now.
Bye, everybody.